Hello, everybody. Quick update. I am now 449 battle power after the anima system came out. Everything is P8, and that is probably where it is going to stay because I am probably not going to be spending too much more money on this game. So everything's per MP7. Perfection's at 243. My Hasu has both sockets with super gems. And that was the last time I spent a significant amount of money on Conquer. After years of begging for sockets for the Hasu, because we were the only class without sockets in our offhand equipment, they come out with infinity gems. Now, the problem is, I'm not sure if you can see this because it's a pop-up window. But if you click on reward and go to the treasure mall, this is the only way to quickly get the sockets and the gems for the Hasu. I melted hundreds of super gems and I got like 5 normal fantasy crystals. In order to open the first socket, you need 8,000 points. In order to open up the second socket, you need 20,000 points for 28,000 points total. And the gems were 150 each when I bought them at regular price. Then they increased the price and said the sale price is 150, which was the initial price. But buying enough fantasy crystals and the 2 gems cost about $1,000, but it significantly beefed up our attack. Each infinity gem adds 3,000 magic damage and 1,000 negative damage. So that's cool. But that was the beginning of the end of me spending money on Conquer. Perfection came out, and the finish line stat-wise on Perfection is 325. That is when you get the last stat enhancement. But it's stupid. I spent $500-600 on Perfection just to get it to Suns. After Suns is Hearts. Everything 1 heart is where I'm going to stop. I'm not going to try to get 648. If it happens in like 5 years, then it'll happen. If not, I'm stopping at full 1 heart. But at that time, with Perfection being the thing that was keeping my character from being finished, I was okay with that. It would take a couple years, but I was going to push and get full Perfection. Right after that, or shortly after, they released the anima system. If y'all play regularly, y'all know that P1 is the cheapest, and it goes all the way up to P18, and it affects battle power. Initially, I was okay with P8 being the end. And then if you wanted higher stats, you could go all the way up to P18. But, I mean, just for perspective, a P12 is 10,000 CPs. That is almost, let's just say 150 US to get a P12. And that's not the highest battle power buff you can get. I wonder if Odin's online. Doesn't look like it. Odin's battle power right now is 494. I think he is full P14, I think. He usually sits over here. So yeah, he has a 15, 12, 12, 15, 12. So he's got 13 and higher, or 12 and higher, and his battle power is 497, which is stupid. But yeah, you can literally trade in a P18 for an actual car in Egypt. You go through TQ, you say, I'd like to trade in my P17 for a car, whatever. But in order to get higher than P12, you have to get them either from here or you can fuse and melt. But in order to get up to P18, you have to risk a P12 for a chance to get a P13. And I do okay, but not good enough to where I can risk $150 for a chance to get the next level up. But if you are max perfection, max character, then you are literally walking around with like 7 cars on your character. Then on top of that, if you have an alternate set of equipment, you also have to have anima in there. Otherwise, when you switch equipment, it'll be a battle power drop. Shout out to Anthony ZooLander for giving me or letting me borrow another Tau set so I can switch from full Phoenix to full Torts. So that's why I'm unhappy with Conquer right now. On top of adding something that affects battle power significantly, that is ridiculously expensive, you have to do it for both sets of gear. Whereas with Perfection, everything is 1 sun or higher. I switch to my alt equip, my Perfection stays the same because the highest Perfection stays. I feel like they could have done the same thing with Anima, and it wouldn't have been quite as big of a pain in the ass. But now, instead of using those 8s to try to make 9s, I have to keep those 8s for my alt equip. Then on top of that, Tailed Beast came out. You can get about 10,000 points a day from hunting, which is cool. Other than that, you melt meteor scrolls to get fruit to level up your Tailed Beast. I was just over there. I wonder if Odin got the last rune spot. Not yet. But they did also release a 3rd set of runes. So we'll just take a look at my setup real quick. And they updated Chi as well. So now each of your Chi slots actually has level depending on how much Chi you have rolled. The more Chi you spin, the higher the level goes. The higher your Chi level, the better your chances are to roll. I think my Phoenix Chi, my minimum score is 50. I will not roll lower than a 50 in Phoenix. My every other Chi gate is at level 61, and the lowest I can roll is a 60. But I'm currently retreating my Phoenix right now, and retreating lasts for like 30 days now, I think. Yeah. So I am currently rolling both the 98 and the 75 to try to get that 3rd 100. After 400, I'll move on probably to Dragon next because I need HP when I play with full Nyx. But my Chi gates, it's not necessarily the best, but I like immunity, max HP, im attack, and then for my 4th slot, I like using negative final P damage because it helps me live longer against P attack characters. The alternative would be final im attack, which made me hit a little bit harder. But since I'm winning most of the time by points against a lot of people, I would rather live longer to make sure that I can get the win by points instead of trying to actually get the kill. But that's also changing because I just got the Nyx set. So full Phoenix Gem, 180% attack with my main equip. I switch to my alt equip, and I have a 48% from Tortoise Gems, and still about 60% from Phoenix Gems. My rune setup. I keep Witchery there. Even with Super Phoenix Gems, there's some characters, mainly Water Towers and Monks, that I don't hit for the 15,000. So with Witchery and full Phoenix, I will hit them for the full 15k. But most characters, when I'm full Phoenix, I hit higher, especially when I use Rise of Taoism, which I need to get bound so I can level it up. When I go into Rise of Taoism, I can also hit through Immortal Force. So that is why I don't have Breakdown. Fire Blast gives me more chance to hit a ×2 perfection hit. Serenity adds a chance to get Invisible Arrow. And I just got this from the third rune set. When I hit people, I have a chance to recover HP. Healer makes it to where I do not have to carry mana pots anymore. My tribute points for right now, I have 40 points into Spirit, which gives me 2k mana, and that makes it to where I can spam Fire of Hell as fast as I can, and before I run out of mana, Healer goes off and it's refilled. So that's why I have 40 into Spirit right now. My HP would be a little bit higher, but I would rather not run out of mana. When I switch to alt equip, I'm going to change it to where I have Overwhelm, which lets me hit through Immortal Force. Witchery is to do more damage. If I have full torts on, I'm worried more about staying alive than I am about doing more damage. And also, without Rise of Taoism, I can't hit through Epic Pirates, so Overwhelm needs to be there. The other change that I was going to make, I don't remember what it was. Oh well. That's pretty much the end of my rant. I am going to play some arena matches now. Okay, cool. So I'm going to start with Phoenix Gems, and I will use Rise of Taoism when the match starts. And if Rise of Taoism would have gone away, I would have switched to Torts right after. Ow. About 20 seconds and I can use my Rise of Taoism rune. I would like to level it so that I can jump. So that I can have a lower cooldown. 3, 2, 1. $27 times 2 and then a 34k. And I was out of pots right at the end of the match. So when Rise of Taoism is fixed, I believe the cooldown is a minute and the skill lasts for 30 seconds. So right now the cooldown's 140 and the skill's 30 seconds, so I have to wait 110 seconds between uses. Ninja Master. I'll probably stay in torts. Nah, after 40 seconds I can switch. Absolution goes off. I use Fire of Hell because it's area damage. Okay. Rise of Taoism is nice because it also gives me that 50,000 HP, which makes playing full Phoenix Gym possible. If I finish Perfection, and then if I max out the Fire Blast rune, I'll have a, I think, 15% chance to get a skill crit hit from Perfection. Triple lift. So Phoenix gems are about 25k, I think. 23, something like that. With torts, I'm only at 16. I did change my build. I used to have Pirate as the first birth, and now I have Windwalker. I mean, Thunderstriker as the first birth for Thunder Shield, and I'm not using it right now. There we go. Firefell is a little bit faster than Tornado, but you have to be closer to use it. XP Shield has 110 seconds left. Rise of Taoism has 100. And I have to wait for the shield to drop before I can use Rise of Taoism again. If you have XP Shield, it doesn't let you activate Rise of Taoism. So I can switch to Torts until my XP Shield goes away. And then it's ready to go. I also wish that they would let you use Grand Ornament packs in cross server. They don't, and that's annoying. So like every 10 minutes there in cross server capture the flag, I have to jump out, open up packs, and jump back in. About 14 more minutes of arena time. Going back to the battle power thing, uh, it's cool that even at 450 battle power against almost 500, I can still hit Odin for 15k max from Witchery, but when he hits me, I die. It's chasing. Alright. If he throws his fire clouds, I'll switch to torts. I should have switched to torch sooner. When I have my torts on, I also have fire curse, and I like 3-hit thunderclouds. We'll see if I can get him again. That was fun. It didn't look like I used any pots. Forgot to push them. Hey, here we go. Damn, thunderclouds are so fucking strong. I want to play him one more time. I think when I start a match, it puts me back on main equip. Because I thought I was in torts already. During Guild War, I'm gonna replace Witchery with Breakdown. Doubles my damage to. Well, not doubles. When it's fixed, it'll double. Makes me hit Guild Pull stronger. And I haven't seen my pull damage since I got Phoenix Gems. Let's try to get that Merciless Thunder. The Windwalker Chaser one more time. Nope, but it does switch me to main equipment. I wonder if I can be in arena while in the guild area. I don't know if anyone's going to be over here or not. But I just want to see my pull damage real quick. I'm not trying to... So I take almost a bar of health when I crit. Damn. I've never fought a Windlord Chaser with same battle power. I would like to play Merciless again, the one that killed me twice when I was in Phoenix Gyms, to see if I could tank the Thunderclouds with the Tort set on at same battle power. I'm not sure if I can or not. Ooh. New button. This is new. It must still be bugged. Unless you have to do them in order. I don't know. That's weird. I'm gonna relog real quick. Well, now the button's gone. Where'd the button go? It was right there. Now it's different. Water sink. 123 CPs for 1 CP. That's exactly what would happen. The only thing I would want would be the P4s. I don't want 1 day blessing. 1 CP bound, 2 CP bound, 5 CP bound. Or bound fucking set of Tempest Wings. Alright. I did log in. Won't let me claim. Sure. I'll study you. I have it set to where if I hit 90 or higher, it'll say, are you sure you want to roll? But I'm just looking for a 100 right now. A 100 max HP or 100 M attack. .99 M defense. That would have been awesome if it was something I wanted. Alright. I logged in. I rolled Chi. I'm not doing Jang. Not gonna kill bosses. Don't have any anima. That's cool. So I'm not sure what's going on with this. Maybe it's new. Maybe it's still buggy. Alright. One more chance. If it's not that Windlord, then I'll just wait and see. Last arena match. That looks interesting. This could potentially get rid of some of my grievances. Alvin, he's in our server. Water Tower. I don't remember if he's going to try to P attack me or not. Yeah. And that's it for arena. Going back to this anniversary button, there is a point store, and let's see, 10 points, 10 points, 10 points. Let's just do it this way. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 for killing 100 pheasants, 80, 300 points for consecutive logins, 300 points for consecutive logins, 100 points for playing cross-server capture the flag, compete in Elite PK. Okay, cool. So this could be TQ apologizing for the anima shit, because if this is a daily thing, yeah, because daily login you can claim, should be daily, should be daily, should be daily. But if you could rack up, I mean, Friday, that's 400 points. Cross-server capture the flag, and 200 points. Elite PK, that's 200 points on Friday. Saturday, 300 points. So we could weekly get a chance to win a P4 anima, 1,000 CPs, or 5,000 CPs, or 5,000 G points. Now that would be cool if those are the only 3 things that you could win, because I like all 3 of those. But I'm probably going to get a box and win 10 G points or a Met Scroll. But looks like the store has some cool stuff. Chi Crystal. I would love to see a rare rune. Nope. But that's okay. Hopefully this will let us catch up with anima. Okay. So we'll see how that goes. It's fairly new. It's probably still just bugging, but it looks like I'm clicking the claim button. It's not letting me claim it. Time left, 0, privilege, no privilege. So it looks like something they're about to roll out. But we'll see. Thank y'all for listening to my rant, watching some games. And we'll see y'all next time.